Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to see how to make milk candy at home. Now milk candy is the English name for it. You can call it milk candy, you can call it condensed milk, or as Indians call it kheer or rabdi or malai. So there are so many names that you can have for the same dish. The process is about evaporating the milk, making it thick. Now as we go through the video you will see that the level of the milk changes. You can do this by adding sugar, but in this video what we've done is we've used dates, so there's no sugar involved in this. Now here you can see I'm adding dates, and now there's no measurement. You can of course adjust as you want, so you can add more if you want it to be more sweet, you can have less if you want it to be less sweeter. And as you can see we are using a flat pan so that the evaporation happens faster, because there's more surface area for the milk to evaporate faster. I've added a considerable amount of dates because I usually like to eat things a little bit more sweet. And the reason I chose dates over white sugar, because white sugar is a factory product and I like to keep things more natural, so I prefer natural products, sweetener like dates. You could also use jaggery because jaggery is also purer than white sugar. So of course based on what you're using to make it sweet, the taste would be different, the end product taste would be different. So now here you can see it's getting a layer of cream. It started doing that now. The important thing to remember here is that you use a very low flame cooking. In our case we're using something called aga. So aga is a British method of cooking. So it's a cooker which does not have any flame, it just generates heat. It's like a hot plate. I do have another video which I've explained aga a little bit. Now here you can see that I'm adding some masala. So masala is basically cardamom and nutmeg powder that enhances the taste a lot, and I like it. So if you want to try it, if you like nutmeg or cardamom, you can add that and it'll taste pretty good. Okay, so another thing that I like putting is cashew. So here you can see we've got some broken cashews, as in small size cashews. I like to put that also. So I don't use it all the time, I don't put it all the time, but in this time I did use it and I liked it, and so we do variations of this. And of course you could also use almond if you want pieces of almonds. We've done that as well. Again, there's no fixed quantity. I don't measure things when I cook, so you could put as much almonds or cashews you want, or as less as you want. You can learn if you do it a few times, you'll understand how much you need and how much you would like to have. Now as you see, we've been cooking for quite some time and slowly the color is changing, and you can see the thick layer of the cream. So even the cream texture is changing, so it's getting more and more thicker, and you can see the dates also there, and now you can see that it is mixing, everything's mixing and the color is changing slowly. Oh yeah, and then of course keep on stirring it all the time so that it doesn't get burned, it doesn't stick to the pan. And here now you can see the color has changed even more and the cream is getting thicker. So I generally like to cook everything at home, and this is why I like even cooking the desserts at home. I don't like to buy factory product desserts, and this is why we make all these things. So we also make jams and all these things at home. Now this, you see, I'm showing the thickness of the cream. Actually I'm separating it. I'm putting it in a different bowl. I'm putting the cream in a different bowl so that the milk keeps on evaporating, and I can separate the cream from the milk as time goes. So there are two ways of doing this. If you remove this, then you'll get the cream in a chunky format. But then if you keep it in the pan, and then if you keep on stirring it regularly, then just the milk itself will start getting thicker and thicker, and the texture would be different. So it would be more creamy and not chunky. In my case, I like it chunky, so I make it this way. So now we are almost at the end of the process, and now you can see that the color is a lot more darker, and it has evaporated a lot and almost ready to eat. Looks extremely yummy, doesn't it? So remember, you can make it as thick as you want. Enjoy the process and let me know in the comments if you did it and how did it taste.